religious leaders, board of trustees, superintendent, and last but not least, class of 2022. You. It would be remiss if I did not acknowledge the contribution of every single one of you for getting all of us to this point. You were truly the backbone of our high school careers. I would like to begin by thanking my own parents, to whom I attribute a large portion of my success, for instilling in me at a very young age that I was capable of anything I set my mind to. You taught me lessons of discipline, integrity, and compassion that I have carried and will continue to carry with me throughout my life. I love you, Mom and Dad. Now, my fellow classmates, give yourself a round of applause. Woo! We truly are a different breed, reflecting on all the challenges we had to conquer to get to this point. In the words of the great Albert Einstein, life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving forward. And that is precisely what we have done. When faced with COVID-19 and the implementation of online learning, we were forced to adapt to an unprecedented high school experience. We persevered through the long days of isolation and even the requirement of having to turn our cameras on. In the face of adversity, in the form of online learning, we simply kept moving forward. Whether your goal was to bring up a grade by the end of the semester or even just making it through the day, goals are what keep us moving forward. It could be a short or long-term goal, but the important thing is you have direction. I just want to make it very, very clear for my classmates, everyone is very proud of you and your accomplishments. It was Miss Love that said, every single one of our classmates is graduating this year. That's a pretty good accomplishment if you ask me. Woo! Every single one of you put in the hours of getting data for your QR surveys or reading Where's Bicky's books. All of those assignments we barely turned in are behind us. Do not dwell on the past, wishing for a better outcome. Seize the outcome you desire. Because in the words of Colin Powell, there are no secrets to success. It is the result of preparation, hard work, and learning from failure. When I first started here at Santa Fe Indian School, it was the middle of 8th grade year, and to be quite frank, I did not have many friends. But then I had guys like Matthias and Matthew, and even students who are no longer in attendance, who approached and invited me to sit with them at lunch. That togetherness was my first experience of developing what it means to be family here. Over the years, I got to know most of you pretty well. I was able to break free from my shell and really thrive here as a person. And for that, I love every single one of you. Yeah. It warms my heart knowing that I saw this class grow up. Micah was one of the first people I met. Seemingly reserved and shy, he wasn't one to speak first. Look at him now, competing in bodybuilding competitions. He's my sonny. Same goes for all my sonnies out there. Raise your hand if I ever called you sonny. You. It's really something to see all of us. Some from as far as New York. Shout out Mitchell Gray. All of us gathering and learning as a cohesive unit. We're like a native all-star team. But the point I want to make is, I'm a little cotton mouth, sorry. We come from all kinds of different backgrounds. I just want to stress that we all remember our roots and where we come from. It's weird, because isn't that the theme of the Housemaid of Dawn? Seniors will get that. And no, Where's Bicky did not pay me to make that reference. We all live in communities where the culture and knowledge is rich and vast. Take advantage of that and hold on to it as we move into our different lives. Some of you, like our top dog Matthew, are going to college. Some of you, like my boy Chance, are going to the military. And others, like my sonny Spencer, are joining the workforce. All of your ambitions are equally as important. One moment. That's good. At this time, I'd like to take a moment to thank all my boys for thugging it out with me. E, Bryce, and Spencer and Marcus, thank you for being the coolest friends I could have asked for. All the late nights freestyling in your room, even the rodeos we went to. Y'all are my brothers, and I love you guys. Oh, and shout out the best barber in New Mexico, Sean Riley. Daylene, you probably listened to enough girl problems from me to last you a lifetime. Thank you for always listening to me and giving me some cool advice. Shout out Ari, Justina, Haley, Ezra, Luce, Trishelle, Estevan, Joe, my baseball team, and anyone who I did not name. If we crossed paths at some point, said hi to one another, you guys are the unsung heroes. Another person I would like to thank is my bro Matthew. You motivated me to never be content with the bare minimum. In my mind, I wanted to go toe-to-toe with the smartest kid in school. If you got an A, then I made sure getting a B was not an option. I am proud to call you my academic rival, and I'm also proud to call you my friend. And you better remember me when you go to Stanford, bro. You. Now for my teachers. Thank you, Miss Gordon, for letting me do push-ups in class. Politics and push-ups, that has a nice ring to it. And Miss S, I'd say your full name, but I don't want to butcher it in front of all these people. Thank you for making calculus fun. Granted, it was very, 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 very frustrating at times, which made it that much more rewarding to solve a problem. Math rules. Kaiti, where you at, Kaiti? You. I cannot thank you enough for all of the knowledge you poured out to our agri-science class. To simply say you inspired me to pursue my fisheries and wildlife degree would be an understatement. Go Aggies. Thank you, Wiersbicki, for pushing me to write to my potential. You're the only teacher that I could crack office jokes with. The office, excuse me. Also, for the million laughs our 8th period had. Shout out, Elliot, you, my boy, where you at? Thank you, Miss Finley, for an unforgettable year in culinary. Now I'm never gonna starve. Dr. Grimley, you probably put up with the most of my shenanigans this year, so my bad. But you always helped me out when I needed it, and you're like my second mom with all the advice. Thank you. Last but not least, Miss Huber. When we first met back in 8th grade, I had no idea what I was doing, but while I was navigating this foreign environment, you had my back.
Good morning, everybody. Sinki Tamo Koti Hopa. And it's homecoming week. It's really exciting to get started this week, and let's get the news started. So once again, today is Laguna Feast Day as well. I'm going to wish everybody out in Laguna a happy day. And then homecoming feast this week, and then next week it's going to be, I think it's next week, House Feast Day. We'll have a little bit of information about that in a little bit. All right, today is Monday, September 19th, 2022. So it's National Meow Like a Pirate Day. So I'm not sure how a cat will say meow like a pirate way, but give it a try today, sometime today. It is also Talk Like a Pirate Day, and so something like that. I'm not sure what kind of thing to say about pirates. I kind of lost at the moment. And then in Japan, it is Respect for the Aged Day, so make sure you respect me today. I'm just kidding. Respect their teachers and respect the aged. And so some little school news today. So Senai students, Senai Defonso, Poho Winge, I think that's next right the right word. Senai Education Department will be here on campus during third period to meet with Senai students, all 8th grade to 12th grade. The meeting will be here in the MSC lecture hall, so make sure you come and attend the meeting if you're from Senai. And also on Friday, September 30th, we'll be taking a 7 through 12 school field trip to Taos Pueblo Feast Day as our Pueblo convocation for that day. So your teachers will be sharing more about that news, and so this is to reinforce our values of core values of respect and to make connections. And so there's some information there, so we'll be talking more about that as the day comes closer. Clubs and organizations. So a quick look at this week's schedule. So Senai Ed Department today, they're in third period, and so in all those. I'll be going over more of those individually in a bit. ACES. So once again, purchase your ACES raffle ticket from ACES member or from Miss S in MST3. And so the drawing will be held at halftime during the homecoming football game on Friday. And Cafe Scientifique presents our first cafe of the season, Gastronomique. And so Wednesday the 21st at 6 p.m. in the HEB kitchen. So me and Miss Love and I will be presenting some Japanese food. So if you want to attend, please make sure you sign up with Miss Sala so we can make sure we have enough food for everybody who wants to attend and learn how to make some delicious Japanese tabemono. So, and Robotics Club, anybody who's interested in wanting to join the Robotics Club can sign up with Mr. Smokey Trujillo sometime during lunch or anytime during lunch. So he'll be around, so make sure you look out for him so you can join the Robotics Club. The library is announcing their partnership within the Santa Fe Public Library, and they'll be reading There by Tommy Orange, and there'll be a conversation with the author on November 5th. So that sounds pretty exciting. I'm really excited about picking up the book and reading that as well. Green Team, make sure congrats to the leaders that were elected, and you'll be going on a field trip tomorrow and during fourth period, so make sure you turn in your academic release form by today. There's a new art club forming, so today at lunch, go see Miss Clark in FPA 133, and you do not have to be in art class to participate. And they'll be doing face painting on Face Day and during home games, and designing stickers and an art club t-shirt. Sounds pretty exciting. Feast Day, so it's coming around on October 10th. If you want to organize a dance or have a dance group, please reach out to Mr. Merhage, and there's his email address and phone number. Also, be respectful. Once again, there has been graffiti that's been showing up in the bathrooms in the academic buildings, so there is a reward for identifying those who are responsible. And so see Miss Patrice at the high school academics for some more information. Athletics and sports news. So homecoming this week, so pretty exciting. Today is pajama day and karaoke during lunch, and the talent show at 6:30 at the Chavez Pavilion. Want to wish all the luck to those participating in the talent show tonight. Tomorrow is Switch It Up Day, so if you want to switch up your look and enjoy the festivities tomorrow. And then there's a rock band during lunch, a powder puff and a movie, and sports jersey day on Wednesday, and etc. etc. Anyone interested in playing baseball this season, Mr. Coach Jude will be at the lunch for anyone who wants to learn more about playing baseball. In upcoming games this week, on Wednesday, Mystical Braves go to Las Vegas. And Lady Braves volleyball play at more on Thursday, and then of course our homecoming game on Friday. And this weekend, Capital City invites and soccer versus Rehoboth. Dining hall news, and today's lunch is chicken strips and mashed potatoes. That's my favorite lunch. And then dinner is chicken chow mein. Lunch duty this week is Penny and then Joseph. I think that's wrong, but I'll have to double check. Yeah, so this is last week, so we'll have to update you on the bulletin where that's at. Today's word of the day is avid. So what is avid? Avid is marked by active interest and enthusiasm, ardently or excessively desirous, often followed by for. So you could say, I'm avid for Braves football, or I'm avid for Avitan sushi, I guess you would say. And I forgot to change out the quote, but you can't win unless you know how to lose. Again, my favorite player at the Lakers with his skyhook, awesome player. This week's birthday is Cadence T, Kateria P, Brandy C, Rebecca, Kyler, Shelby, and Catering G. At mid school, we have Lance and Kylie. Happy birthday to you guys. And once again, thanks for watching today's bulletin, and I hope you enjoy. Like, share, and subscribe. Look forward to seeing tomorrow's media production classes daily bulletin. And go ahead and continue with your teacher's Brave Connection today regarding respect. And have a great day and have a great week. Enjoy the homecoming week. It's pretty exciting.